96.1 SRS, it's Suzanne and Greg, and we're here with Ryan Knowles. He is part of the cast of The Lightning Thief, the Percy Jackson Musical. It is at the Hanover Theater through February 3rd. And Ryan, did you know that you have a Wikipedia page?
Do I?
You do?
Oh, wait, I did know that.
Okay.
I think a former student of mine set it up.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm a teacher for the last 20 years, work with young actors.
Yeah, it says it on your Wikipedia page.
Oh, okay. I should probably read that.
I know all of this about you.
Make sure no horrible things are on there.
As somebody who doesn't have a Wikipedia page, I'm just wondering, how does it just happen?
You can make one yourself, apparently.
For me?
Yeah.
What?
And then I'll correct
Can
it
you,
with the
can you
truth.
get involved with
Well,
that?
that's the problem with Wikipedia is
Yeah.
anybody can, which is why I'm actually a little worried about what would be on there because anybody can add anything.
Again, I'm just going off of
Yeah,
Wikipedia
please.
here. I mean,
okay, let's see if that's correct.
A comedian.
Yeah. I actually took the last 10 years off of stand-up because I found it depressing. But
Well, is it because you're self-depreciating? Is that?
no, depressing because comedians are sad. I couldn't take it. All you hear is, that guy got a guest spot on blankety blank show, and why isn't it me? And
Yeah.
it's like, I can't hear this.
So it's very competitive.
Oh, it's terrible.
But don't
Yeah.
you think that's with everything, though? I mean, even, the regular workplace, just, I can't believe that person got promoted or that person got,
and it's so toxic. Like,
Yeah.
I can't deal with that because I always tell my students one of the main lessons of life in the theater is other people's successes are not your failures.
That's right.
Because that green-eyed monster will ruin you. You go to any theater audition, the desperation sitting outside. And that's another one thing that my mentor told me was, if you look desperate when you go in for a job, you ain't getting it, period.
And they can just tell.
Oh,
They can
you
tell.
can smell it. I need this job. I want this job. I need it.
Yeah.
Or I need the creative fulfillment and I haven't had a show in a long time.
Yeah.
They smell it and no one will ever cast it. I just read Bryan Cranston's book.
Oh, I love him so much.
You'll
yeah.
love him even more if you read the book.
Yes.
And I just finished it on the plane last night. And he really says confidence, he says you need to be arrogant in acting, not in life. But in your job, you need to be arrogant because when you walk in that room, they want to see somebody who's ready to do it, who can do it, who can step in, who can kill it. And the balance is having that arrogance, but then being a nice person.
And
Right.
they almost don't care. You have to present like you don't care if you get it or not.
That's precisely
Right.
it. One of the best pieces of advice I ever got when I was up for a huge show, We Will Rock You, the national tour.
Yes. Also on your Wikipedia page.
Oh, great. I really wanted it. And because I'm a huge Queen fan, and Brian May and Roger Taylor were at the final audition. Roger Taylor played the piano while I sang Freddie Mercury's last recorded song. And my friend said, "You can't look like you want it." I went, I know. He's all, "You're going to California, right?" I said, "Yeah, but my flight's not until 10 p.m. And he said, "They don't know that. Bring your suitcase. Say you gotta leave. You have to go."
Yeah.
And I'm very happy to audition, but I gotta get out of here. And he said, "And put the suitcase in the room so that every time they look at it, they think about you."
It's almost like the takeaway.
Yeah,
You want something more that you can't have.
exactly.
You know?
And they said, "Can you stay until 5?" And it hurt me to say it. Yeah, I can't. They moved me up to 3:50, and they're all, "Thank you so much for staying." And I went, "Oh, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure." And got the job.
Oh, my gosh.
So how do you think like Rami Malek did with Bohemian Rhapsody?
I thought he was wonderful.
Like amazing.
Absolutely amazing.
Are you giving that the Oscar this year?
No.
No.
What would I give the Oscar? I was a big fan of Star is Born.
Yeah, we are too.
Yeah.
I think
mean,
Gaga deserves it
So good.
because, frankly, I saw her in American Horror Story,
Yeah.
Not good.
which actually is a testament, I think, to Bradley Cooper's direction. He must have just directed the hell out of her.
You're right. And she actually will say it was him.
Yeah,
Like,
and he
was
didn't
a-
get nominated for director.
I love them, like just the way they act together. And yeah, it's beautiful.
And now I can't wait for this, but the scuttlebutt on Broadway is that she wants an EGOT. She needs a Tony.
Oh, man.
So she's going to be coming to Broadway in Funny Girl.
Yeah, I heard that, which is so weird because, again, she's
Barbra
kind of following the footsteps of Barbara.
And she would be awesome
Yeah.
in Funny Girl. One thing I like about her, she's a musician. She plays piano. I saw her and Tony Bennett together. She cares about musicianship, and she's a decent singer, like really good singer. And so instead of just some reality TV star or some pop star, she deserves the career she's getting.
Well, that brings us to why you are in Worcester.
Yes, indeed.
Right? So we're going to get into why you're actually here. Harmony from the Hanover is here with you, and she's like, "You guys going to talk about Lightning Thief anytime now?
Or are you just going to talk about Lady Gaga?
Yeah, we can talk about Lady Gaga, but no.
All right, no. So listen. So you are in Lightning Thief, Percy Jackson Musical. I've only read the book. So how do you pronounce
Chiron?
Okay, but when you say it in your head, Chiron. Can you explain to us what Chiron is?
Yeah, Chiron is like the teacher of the Half-Bloods. Half-Bloods are demigods, kids who have a mortal parent and a godly parent. And Chiron teaches them how to be gods, essentially.
Now, in Greek mythology, Chiron is literally a centaur that is a teacher.
Which is a really great role, not only because of the whole centaur thing, which is a lot of fun because I get to use, like, horse legs.
How does that costume work? I mean, I guess
the costume is literally suede pants and a wonderful tail.
Is there somebody behind you?
No.
So
just
you just
a
have the tail
coming out of the back of the pants.
Got it.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right,
then,
so you're not the full-on horse.
No.
Are you wearing
and
a
then
shirt?
I physically, yes.
Okay.
I'm bare-chested. Yes.
Yeah.
I've got a bow tie, a vest, a tweed jacket, and a tail.
And a tail.
And so it's mainly all just physicality that represents the horse. It's a lot of fun, and it always gets a nice little laugh. But I play 9 other characters as well in 2 hours. I play Hades, which is my favorite character of the entire show because I finally get to use a voice that I've been dying to use for ages. Paul Lynde. Do you know who Paul Lynde is?
No.
Let's see. He was on Bewitched. He was the center square on Hollywood Squares, the original.
Okay. Yeah.
He talked like this.
Yeah.
Always laughed through everything he said. And he is the perfect devil, or Hades. I saw the role and I asked my director, I went, all right, how have other people done this role? And he said, well, we've had a guy do Jack Nicholson. We had a guy do like Frank Sinatra. And he said, this is the hardest role in the entire show. No one's been able to make it land. And I went, I got a weird idea. Will you let me do Paul Lynde? And our director he's literally opening on Broadway in a week or two with Be More Chill. He is one of the best directors I've ever worked with and one of the kindest humans. His answer to everything is always gorgeous.
We need somebody like that
Yeah,
here.
we do.
Everything I say, I need somebody to say
And
that.
even when you screw up, like I tried many things that he went, gorgeous, try it. And I did it. And then he'd go, I love it, but no.
But that's so fun.
Oh, yeah. It's experimental.
Yeah,
Right.
I
And
love
I
it,
did
but
Paul
no.
Lynde, and it brought down the room when I first did it. And he went, I think you're going to make it work.
For someone that has no idea what this show is about, how would you describe it?
Yeah, this is obviously based on The Lightning Thief, the Percy Jackson and the Olympians novel series. It's an incredible series of books about a boy who discovers that he is a demigod. His parent is a Greek god, and he gets wrapped up in that world, and he's got to seek out Zeus's lightning bolt, which has been stolen. It's a sacred quest that will prevent a war between all of the gods and the end of the world as we know it. It's an exciting adventure filled with laughs and heart. I'm honestly saying it is an incredible show. The music is so good. The lyrics, the characters and jokes throughout it all are incredible. And the best thing about it is that though it's based on a young adult novel, it is not a children's show. We've had as many people at the stage door that are kids with their parents waiting, and the dads always say the same thing. Wow, I brought my daughter to this. I didn't realize I'd like it so much.
Oh, it's great.
It's rock pop music.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's sophisticated. It's got tons of heart and spectacular messaging about being yourself and playing to your strengths and not caring what people think about you, but caring about doing what is right. It's a spectacular message. I encourage everyone to come and see it because it's just a great amount of fun. And it's the quickest 2 hours you'll ever spend in your life.
Go in the nice, warm Hanover Theater and watch a great show.
It'll be a beautifully warm theater, and you'll be even warmer with the amount of laughing you'll do. It is a perfect way to spend a night, and I really hope your listeners come and join us.
As a vocal coach,
Yeah.
what can you tell me? You've heard me talk for a while now.
Well, I got nothing to teach you, man. You're the gold standard.
Oh, wow.
Oh, not really. What?
Well, I always tell my students everything is about breath, all about breath support and relaxing. When I said the word relaxing, it was a little onomatopoeia because I immediately sat down into my chords and relaxing. And that's, and I always tell my students, you either have gravel in your voice or you don't, but resonance everyone can have. And if you relax your chords, if you support with breath, the resonance will be there.
We've taken up your whole morning, basically.
Not at all. No.
Well, no, you woke up a few minutes
I
ago.
didn't even
and now
realize
it's the
we were
afternoon.
having an interview.
Yeah, see, great. Now he's second guessing. What did I just say?
The Lightning Thief, the Percy Jackson Musical, playing at the Hanover Theater through February 3rd. All the details, more tickets available right now at thehanovertheater.org.
Come and see us.
Right? Thank you, Ryan Knowles. Thank you for coming out.
It's
Ryan,
my pleasure.
Could you do us one favor?
Yeah.
Could you add us to your Wikipedia page?
Famously interviewed.
Yeah, did the longest interview ever with Suzanne and Greg.
That I didn't actually know was an interview.
Yeah.
I don't know. You could put us there.
I will add it.
Thanks, Ryan.